Good morning from Central California, like Santa Nella. That's what this truck stop is named after. Oh, we have almost 500 miles to cover today. Beautiful day. Look at that. Truck says, and let me just say, it's February 3rd. The truck says it's 75 degrees. Yeah. So, there's no snow. I'm loving that. That's partly why I kind of decided to hang out over here, mostly on the West Coast, even though I've been going over to Denver, or the Denver area, recently, and I'll be going over there again. I got a Tuesday delivery in Pueblo, and then up by Denver. But man, this weather's awesome, and I know that they're really getting hit out in the east, in the Midwest. I went out there a couple weeks ago, drove across from Portland, Oregon, across Montana, North Dakota to Minnesota, and it was beautiful. It was moderate, upper 30s, mid 40s, great. The day after I get out of Minnesota, they get hit with a snowstorm. I mean, that sucker was chasing me across the northern plains, but I got out before it caught up to me. Then I headed down to Texas, and then from Texas I went over to Casa Grande, which is where we're headed now. So, anyway, so what else? I guess I don't really have anything else. Kitty's having a fit because he thinks he's supposed to get treats. Get out. Get out. I don't know what took him so long to figure out how to do that, but now he's doing it, being annoying. Yeah, we're almost ready to roll out. Okay, we're ready to roll. Got a podcast queued up. We just got to get back on the road. So, if I didn't already say so, I think I did yesterday, but if you didn't watch yesterday's video, we're rolling down I-5 in the Big Valley. We're going to head down to Grapevine, climb up that. I think that's called Grapevine. Head down to LA, near LA. That's Los Angeles for your burners. Then we're going to pick up the Foothills Freeway, which is the 210. And we're going to ride that. I'm not following these guys. I'm going over this way because there's a traffic light this way. They're sitting there all day waiting to turn left. 210 Foothills Freeway. We'll ride that about 50 miles all the way to San Bernardino, Redlands area, where we'll pick up, that'll eventually hook back into Interstate 10. Then we'll ride Interstate 10 all the way across Palm Springs area, up into and across the Mojave Desert. And then we'll park at Ehrenberg. Hey buddy, wake up. Right inside Arizona, then we'll stop there for that. Now I'm running a little today because I stayed up a little too late last night. So, gotta push hard today. I want to get to Ehrenberg by 10 o'clock tonight. Right now our ETA is 8:15. And we always lose time. So if I take too much time at a stop or something, you remind me that I'm supposed to get moving. Maybe Kitty won't.
southern end of the big valley, just past the TA on the left and the Petro on the right. This is Wheat Ridge, I believe. Anyway, we've got a scale coming up that we may or may not have to go through. And then we're going to climb up the hill, up the Grapevine. Looks like Kitty's going to sleep through it all. So let's see, do we have to go in? Here's our first part of the check. We've got the inline scales here. And then at that overpass is the next antenna that will give us a signal one way or the other. Bypass, no way necessary. No way in heck are we going in there. Check out the how busy they are. They are not too busy at all. Starting to climb up Grapevine. Man, this road is bumpy. Yeah, coming down, it's that's the one with the speed limit's like 35 or something, 35 mile an hour coming down, which is understandable for heavy loads, but when you're in an empty truck, it's just agonizing, as in agonizingly slow. Climbing, well, that's what we're doing now. And this being a kind of a heavy load, we're not going to make very good time going up. So this is the other mountain climbing that I mentioned. This is the beginning of it. We've been running pretty level all day up to this point. I guess about 150 miles or so. Just some rolling hills on occasion. This is some real mountain climbing. Then we'll get up here and it'll go down and up and down and up and then down and up some more. I'm not going to film it all because it'll just take too long. But we'll get this. stopped in Castaic to take our 30-minute break, and it turned out to be much longer than that. I decided to push it out a little bit longer because I'm thinking, oh shoot, it's coming up on rush hour. Dang, I don't want to get caught in that. And then after I got going, I started thinking, well, this is Saturday. There's no rush hour on Saturday. Well, all day is. But there's no, you know, from 4 to 7 p.m. kind of a rush hour deal. Wow, sometimes you just forget what day of the week it is. Oh well, we're rolling along. Now we're in Santa Clarita, I think. No, we're still in Castaic. We're coming up on Santa Clarita soon. This is Six Flags Magic Mountain up here on the right, if you can see it. They had a couple of fires here recently. I guess they're out now, but yep, I'm fine. We're done. Long day. I mentioned earlier that I stopped and stayed too long on that break. Well, what I didn't mention was that I'm actually not feeling well. And I wasn't sure. I'm still not sure what it is. It's either a touch of the flu, stomach flu, or a little food poisoning somewhere. And I've had to stop a few times, somewhere where I could use the bathroom. That's not fun in a truck. Oh, okay, enough of that. So we covered, looks like over 500 miles. I'm just trying to do the math here because the last, let's see this. The last 49 miles I drove after midnight, so that rolls over onto the new thing. And that's midnight Central Time. That's what time my Qualcomm is based on. So, we did 456 and then 49. So, whatever that math is, 507, something like that. That's a little bit more than I expected to do. Yeah, and I'm going straight to bed because I just don't feel well. Don't feel well at all. I don't think I have a fever. The only place I have any symptoms is in my gut, and to the point that sometimes it hurts. Well, okay, TMI. Don't want to get off into that. I want to talk about our drive today. Other than that, there's nothing exciting about today. I think I got some pretty good video. By the time you see this segment, you will know already because you will have already seen it. So hopefully it turned out well because I haven't seen it yet. Tomorrow we've got 200 miles to do. First thing in the morning. So, what are you doing? Yeah, really? It's midnight here? Oh, yeah, because we went, as soon as we crossed the river, we crossed over into mountain time. So, we're just inside Arizona, 1 mile, and we're in mountain time. So, that's all I got to say. I'm going to bed. If you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please share these on your with your friends and family on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for riding along with us today. We'll do it again tomorrow.